The topic of discussion in this video will be Ripple. Gentlemen, swap out Swift for $20,000 XRP. We truly had no idea for a very long time. How major organizations would respond to offerings from Ripple. We have no idea if large institutions would be interested in using XRP or how that would impact the market uptake of Ripple. Guys, in this video, I want to demonstrate to you how the Ripple strategy is actually becoming more widely used than many people realize, how Swift is rapidly lagging in terms of competitiveness in the next generation financial system, and how all of this is related to an addition to the XRP pricing. Folks, be sure to stay put for the entire event since you won't want to miss it. Your continued support is greatly appreciated by this channel, so thank you. These two things truly do make a huge difference in my life for everyone who enjoys the videos and subscribes to my channel. I'm hoping you all like the material. To begin with, I would want to wish everyone who celebrates Easter a happy Easter. I also hope that everyone is enjoying their weekend, guys. In this video, I really want to concentrate on the concept of Ripple and Swift because I think it's a topic that's been discussed a lot. One of the few businesses I genuinely believe in is Ripple. However, it's not really valued enough. The Bitcoin sector, which is developing a practical application for digital assets, I observe many influencers and digital assets every single day. Talk about various digital assets, and I find it hard to understand why a Bitcoin token is actually necessary for half of these enterprises. There are many excellent projects out there. I see no necessity for a cryptocurrency token, other than raising money right now. The token serves no use in the overall business plan. Among my favorites are facts about XRP and Ripple. One essential feature of Ripple's products is XRP. XRP is essential to Ripple's payment system. Stack the payout from Ripple. If XRP weren't involved, stacks would just not be competitive. All of Ripple's offerings would only be improved Swift replicas. And why is that problematic? Since Swift already has the network effects established, no one will move. Even though Swift has all these connections and we've been using it for the past 50 years, institutions are being forced to say hello to Ripple, a company that doesn't yet have the network effects, unless they have something that is technologically far superior to anything Swift could offer. We need to try out Ripple because we need something better, folks, the feature that increases the XRP of Ripple's products. And the reason this topic interests me so much, what really intrigues me about it is that I think it's one of the few products on the market that genuinely uses a cryptocurrency for something that the coin is actually needed for. It's not a fictitious use case. Ripple isn't attempting to cram XRP into an equation that doesn't truly need it. It is a practical application of a cryptocurrency that will improve the current financial system. People frequently ask me, what do I like about XRP so much? So I wanted to start with that and just briefly concentrate on it. It's obvious to me in comparison to all these other blockchain systems. Utility, a practical usage for how, as I mentioned earlier, a cryptocurrency can be used to improve the financial system. There are a ton of projects available that, in my opinion, are really good projects, but I'm not sure why. Yes, a cryptocurrency is actually required to make that idea successful. To begin with, I want to make it clear that the notion that Ripple can rival Swift in the real world is not new. Rather, it is one of the most significant use cases for a cryptocurrency in the real world. I recently came across this video. A lot of people mistakenly believe that the lack of public announcements from large institutions collaborating with Ripple and XRP is a shot at what Ripple and XRP are doing on the technology side. However, this clip will really show you that it's really just on the regulatory side, and these big institutions are utterly fascinated with how Ripple is running their products on X, and it's just something you need to see, guys. Take a listen to this. I think this is really important to see, and it will really open your eyes to how interested these large corporations are. Swift holds an annual event called CEOs, and in 2016, it was held in Singapore. We sent some of our people there, and everyone was at Ripple and CBOs. So, Swift was thinking, what the heck, and the following year, they held their event in Toronto. I was there, and they banned Ripples from being an entrepreneurial endeavor has repercussions. And Astute, making their own rendition of it. a device known as a swell, which was placed practically next door to Sedibo. You can probably guess who appeared as SW and who didn't on iOS. It was an exciting period to watch them develop and refine their approach, but ultimately, and I believe that's where they're at the moment, Swift was effectively holding their conference at that point. CBOs, when Ripple attended the conference, nobody seemed to be interested in what Swift was doing. All of the major institutions were completely preoccupied with Ripple. Swift then states, "You know why we can't invite Ripple, because now, no one cares about our products. Everyone is eager to view Ripple's offerings." And rather than everybody flocking to Swift and paying attention to Swift after that, everyone said, "No, we're going to be great, we're not going to the Swift conference." Ripple's latest gathering. This is what I discovered. It's fascinating because this completely disproves the notion that large banks, governments, and institutions will not use Ripple's products. Instead, we discovered that these institutions are intensely focused on what Ripple is doing because it completely disrupts the traditional model and meets their need for faster payments. Demand more affordable liquidity and quicker settlement times, but Swift is unable to provide these benefits due to the lack of Ripple's primary feature, XRP, which is what distinguishes Ripple from the competition. The digital asset XRP at the heart of Ripple's payment stack is what gives them a competitive edge in the market and what makes them powerful. This should tell you everything you need to know about whether or not large institutions are interested in Ripple's products, which are undoubtedly transformational, but what has been holding them back thus far is the regulatory side, where regulators are, "Hey, this might be much better compared to what you're using now, but I'm unable to touch it." In addition, folks, there's another thing I wanted to show you about this. Is that Swift is not ignoring this issue either. Swift is fully aware that here's where the future is headed. According to a Swift report, they want to combine enrichment data for blockchain wallets and transactions. Swift is stating plainly, "Hey, this industry wishes to change. This industry wants to evolve towards cryptocurrencies in terms of blockchain, and we really need a way to handle these payments at the end of the day." I'm not sure what occurred. Does Swift integrate with Ripple, or does Ripple replace Swift? Simply incorporate the XRP ledger? I'm not sure. I don't know which of these alternatives prevails, but I do know that Swift is now lacking something crucial, which is a native coin, source of liquidity, or asset similar to XRP that provides decentralized neutral liquidity. Swift is correct when she says this. This is how blockchain works. Large institution transactions are available here to remain, and as you previously heard in the video, the major institutions are saying we're concentrating on Ripple's products rather than Swift's because of this technology. Never before has there been more of it. The major organizations desire access to these impartial, decentralized sources. As of right now, XRP and liquidity are digital. Being positioned by Ripple as the institution's decentralized source of liquidity, I discussed top-down versus bottom-up on this channel at length. Ripple collaborates with major organizations. Ripple is collaborating with the relevant parties and the government to establish XRP as a crucial component of the next-generation financial systems payment stack, along with Swift. The current leader admits that XRP and Ripple are significant disruptors. Furthermore, as I frequently state on this channel, Ripple would not exist if it weren't for XRP. The reason these institutions are taking notice of Ripple is because of its unique features, which include XRP. Before I go, let me show you some back-of-the-napkin calculations that illustrate what would happen if Ripple were to actually draw Swift-like volumes to their platform. This was developed by the current head of digital assets at BlackRock and a board member of Ripple. They actually designed a calculator to determine the value of XRP if Swift-like quantities were to flow across the ledger, and the result was a $20,000 XRP. Guys, is there any accuracy to this calculator? Naturally, no. Will Swift get to XRP? Like volumes, naturally, not tomorrow. Naturally, there will be a slow build-up over time, but this indicates that if Ripple is successful, it will be able to unseat Swift. And whether XRP can continue to play a significant role in the future. The financial sector might significantly increase the value of XRP by developing a next-generation instrument for locating liquidity and transferring funds. I simply consider we all understand how crucial this is, yet as of only a few days ago, David Schwartz is still not in. X has claimed that payments are more effective since the beginning. Guys, Ripple's main objective has been to make money transfers from point A to point B more effective when dealing with more expensive assets. David Schwartz categorically states on X that a token's ability to transfer money globally improves with its price. Since its founding, Ripple has strived to be the greatest firm in the world for transferring money using XRP, and according to David Schwartz, XRP will be more effective for that purpose, but at a higher cost. Swift is keeping an eye on the major institutions, which recognize that XRP is crucial to the way this whole thing is unfolding, folks. That's what we have to offer. Thank you, gentlemen. That asset is being positioned as pure liquidity for the financial system of the future. Thank you so much for attending.